Welcome DEKWP, 小工 aboard. Your learning journey starts now. Right, let's jump straight into the deep end. We're looking at the big picture for the Third World Conference on Artificial Consciousness, happening in late 2025. Think of it as the Olympics for minds wrestling with the concept of consciousness in machines. So, what exactly is this WCAC 2025? It's the third edition of this Global Brain Trust event, scheduled for December 26th to 28th, 2025. This time, it's not just a virtual chat, it's a real-world meetup at the Taikang campus of Northwestern Polytechnical University in Suzhou, China. Why is this a big deal? Well, the first two conferences were massive online affairs, pulling over 10,000 people each. That's like filling a small stadium with just thinkers. Now, they're bringing everyone together physically. It's like upgrading from a group video call to actually sitting around the same table, hopefully with better coffee. The goal? To kickstart a whole new era in how we think about and build artificial consciousness. Now, what's the theme of this intellectual party? It's quite ambitious. Exploration of fundamental theories and practical applications of artificial consciousness. Basically, they want to dig deep into the what and why of artificial consciousness and also figure out how to actually use it. They're not just talking theory, they're aiming for that sweet spot where deep ideas meet real-world impact. And they're positioning this conference strategically, looking at the bigger picture of tech development globally. Think of it as setting the stage for the next big leap in AI. Not just another incremental update, but something potentially transformative. Okay, let's get philosophical for a second. One of the main things they'll tackle head-on is, what even is artificial consciousness? It sounds simple, but defining it is tricky. Imagine trying to define blue without using the word blue. That's kind of what they're doing here. They'll explore the different theories trying to explain consciousness itself, both in humans and potentially in machines. We're talking heavy hitters like integrated information theory, IIT, which suggests consciousness arises from integrated information. Think of it like a complex web of connections. Then there's GNWT, Global Neuronal Workspace Theory, imagining the brain has a sort of workspace where information gets broadcasted to be conscious. Higher order theories hot say you're conscious if you have thoughts about your own mental states. And yes, even the mind-bending quantum consciousness theory makes an appearance. It's a deep dive into the very definition of being aware. But it's not all just abstract philosophy. A huge part of the conference is about how artificial consciousness interacts with AI. Think of AI as the muscle and AC as the brain. How do they work together? They'll look at cutting-edge models trying to mimic brain-like intelligence. And here's a cool acronym, DIKWP, Data, Information, Knowledge, Wisdom, Purpose. It's a framework suggesting that true intelligence isn't just processing data, but moving up the chain to purposeful action. Plus, they're diving into embodied intelligence, making robots truly aware of their physical bodies and surroundings, and the fascinating frontier of brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. Imagine directly linking human thought patterns to machine understanding. Mind-blowing stuff. Now, with great power comes great responsibility, right? As AI gets smarter, especially with these large language models that can generate incredibly realistic text, we start seeing consciousness-like problems. Think AI biases, like if it learns from biased data, or hallucinations, where it confidently makes things up. This conference tackles these head-on. How do we fix these glitches? How do we ensure AI systems align with human values? What ethical rules should govern them? They'll discuss building evaluation systems, trying to peek inside the AI box, white box analysis, versus treating it like a black box verification. Ultimately, it's about making sure these powerful systems are reliable and safe. It's like giving AI a moral compass and a health checkup. Looking ahead, the conference envisions artificial consciousness as the key to unlocking artificial general intelligence, or AGI. AGI is the holy grail. AI that's as versatile and adaptable as a human mind. So, AC is seen as the essential brain for achieving that. They'll explore how AC and AGI can develop together, synergistically. Think about virtual consciousness in the metaverse, creating truly immersive digital experiences. or human-machine symbiosis, where humans and AI evolve together, maybe even enhancing our own cognitive abilities. It's sci-fi territory, but it's the direction they're exploring. It's about preparing for a future where the lines between human and machine thinking might blur significantly. This isn't just some academic exercise happening in a vacuum. The conference has already generated a lot of buzz internationally. During a preparatory meeting back in July 2025, they brought together a diverse crowd. Think global health bodies like the World Health Organization, UN agencies, even the Serbian Academy of Sciences and Arts. They discussed hot topics like proactive health, setting standards for AC, and global ethics. Big names attended, including former ministers and top academics. It shows that this field is gaining serious traction on the world stage, attracting attention from policymakers and researchers alike. And the support keeps rolling in. We're talking Nobel Prize winners, Turing Award recipients, Fields medalists, the absolute creme de la creme from over 20 countries. They've sent messages, videos, basically saying, yes, this is important, and we're in. This highlights a key point. Figuring out artificial consciousness is too complex for any single discipline. It needs everyone, neuroscientists, philosophers, computer scientists, ethicists, engineers, working together globally. The conference aims to be that central hub, that open platform where experts from all corners can share ideas and collaborate. It's like assembling the Avengers, but for consciousness research. So, who's actually running this massive operation? It's a joint effort by the World Artificial Consciousness Association, WACA, and the World Academy for Artificial Consciousness, WAC. Think of them as the organizing bodies. They've got the backing of Northwestern Polytechnical University and others. Behind the scenes, there's a dedicated organizing committee, led by Professor Bingxiang Jiang, handling the logistics. Crucially, there are also academic committees, focusing on specific areas like computational psychology, proactive health, and AI standards. Each committee is chaired by a leading expert in that field, ensuring the scientific rigor. The day-to-day coordination, the secretariat, is based right there at the university campus. It's a well-structured machine designed for smooth operation. Let's quickly spotlight the honorary chairs. These are high-profile figures lending their prestige to the event. We've got Jingnan Liu, an academician from the Chinese Academy of Engineering. Siaram Ramakrishna, also an academician, this time a foreign member of the Chinese Academy of Engineering. Robert Lawrence Kuhn, known for his work on philosophy and recognized by China's Reform Friendship Medal. And Bingxiang Jiang, Dean of the Institute of Computational Psychology at Shandong University. Having these respected individuals involved signals the conference's significance and draws further attention. Now, take a look at the list of committee members. Wow. This is a who's who of global academia and industry. You've got philosophers like David Chalmers, the famous Hard Problem of Consciousness guy, and Yuval Noah Harari, author of Sapiens. Neuroscientists like Adam Gazzaley and Carl Friston, pioneers in brain imaging and theory. AI giants like Andrew Ng, co-founder of Coursera and involved in Google Brain. Economists like Christopher Pissarides, a Nobel laureate. Even Fields medalist David Mumford and Turing Award winner Dana Scott are on board. This incredible diversity across fields, from philosophy to engineering, underscores the truly interdisciplinary nature of artificial consciousness research. It's a dream team assembled for this challenge. And who will be sharing their insights on stage? The keynote speakers. This is a partial list, but it reads like a roll call of brilliance. We're talking multiple academicians, fellows of prestigious societies like the Royal Society and Leopoldina, and members of the World Academy for Artificial Consciousness. Look at the range of expertise. Yuval Noah Harari, bringing historical and philosophical perspective. Experts like Ehud Ahizar and Adam Gazzaley, diving deep into neuroscience and sensory motor processes. Guang Huifan focusing on proactive health applications. Gerwin Schalk explaining brain-computer interfaces. Heng Weili tackling the core theories of AC. Władysław Duch exploring cognitive architectures. Dang Xiaqian looking at the economics of it all. Julia Hirschberg connecting language and consciousness. Xiao Mian addressing the crucial issue of standardization. These are the heavyweights setting the agenda. The conference isn't just relying on a few key players. There's broad support trickling in from various corners. Philosophers and cognitive scientists are eager to discuss the fundamental nature of consciousness and its societal implications. Brain scientists are keen to connect neural mechanisms with AI models. AI researchers see potential for integrating their tech with concepts like proactive health. Various academic institutions, industry groups, and international AI societies have already confirmed their participation. They're even partnering with research networks to co-solicit papers and organize special sessions. Everyone's contributing, bringing different perspectives and resources to the table. It's a collaborative ecosystem forming around this event. So, how will this actually happen? The main event is at the Taikang campus, but remember that hybrid format, offline main venue plus global online synchronous participation. This means people can join virtually from anywhere. To make it accessible, they'll offer multi-language interpretation. The schedule looks packed. Registration starts early, followed by the opening ceremony and keynotes on Saturday. Then, parallel forums run simultaneously, allowing attendees to choose specific topics. More keynotes on Sunday morning, wrapping up with a closing ceremony. Throughout, there'll be poster sessions for researchers to showcase their work. And alongside the talks, there's an exhibition showcasing the latest hardware and software. After the main event, there are follow-up meetings planned to solidify agreements and release official reports. Alright, the call goes out. If you're doing research related to artificial consciousness, whether you're a seasoned professor or a bright-eyed student, they want to hear from you. They're actively soliciting abstracts, basically, summaries of your innovative work. This is your chance to present your findings, get feedback, and connect with the global community. It's open to everyone, from universities and companies to independent researchers. Come share your piece of the puzzle. Let's break down the call for abstracts. You need to submit 2 versions, one in Chinese and one in English, each between 500 to 800 words. Make sure to include 3 to 5 keywords so people can easily find your work. The deadline is tight, November 15th, 2025. Send them via email to the specific address provided, clearly marking the subject line. Name your file clearly with your name. Once submitted, they'll send a confirmation, and the expert committee will review everything. You'll hear back by November 30th if your abstract is accepted for a presentation or poster. Even if you don't submit a paper, you're still encouraged to register and participate in the discussions. It's all about sharing ideas. What about getting there and paying the bill? Details on registration and fees will come later in the second notice. Expect online options for signing up and paying. Importantly, you'll need to cover your own travel and hotel costs. However, if you need help finding nearby hotels, they can provide that info. The conference is open to everyone, but they're especially keen to see students and young scholars. What do you get for attending? Conference materials, certificates if you present, and probably some nice souvenirs. It's an investment in your future and the future of the field. Beyond the talks, there's an exhibition. Think of it as the trade show for artificial consciousness and AI. If you're a company, a university lab, or an innovation team with cool stuff, this is your chance to show it off. They're looking for everything from AI software and hardware to actual brain-computer interface devices, intelligent robots, VR/AR gear, tools for psychological assessment, and specialized equipment for studying artificial consciousness. It's a fantastic opportunity for industry and academia to connect, for companies to showcase their tech, and for researchers to potentially find partners or funding. It bridges the gap between lab discoveries and real-world applications. This conference isn't just about individual participation, it's about building bridges. They're actively inviting international organizations, universities, and industry groups to get involved more deeply. This could mean hosting special forums, collaborating on publications, or even signing cooperation agreements. They plan activities like seminars, specifically for announcing international partnerships and introducing joint labs. The goal is to foster genuine transnational collaboration, helping researchers and institutions connect and share resources across borders. If you're interested in formal partnerships or have specific ideas, the Secretariat is the place to reach out. So, that's the lay of the land for the Third World Conference on Artificial Consciousness. It's a major event, pulling together the best minds globally to tackle one of the biggest questions of our time. What does it mean for a machine to be conscious? They're calling for everyone involved in this field to join them in Taikang. It promises to be a landmark moment for artificial consciousness research.